Good afternoon, everyone.
What up?
Matt Mercer here. And
Oh,
I'm
it's Matt
back as
Mercer.
your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal.
Oh,
I hope
Eidos'
you
brand
enjoyed
new
the show.
game. Here we go.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter?
Guardians!
Something that's a part of you. Like your name.
Oh!
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
Okay.
So we got fined.
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
I know, we clearly need a plan.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
We got this.
Gameplay. Oh!
Drax, roll. No.
Yikes.
You want monster? I'll show you monster. No, we disrobe.
Keep your
This looks dope.
Although it could be used as a distraction.
Doesn't look graphically amazing, I'll be honest, but gameplay-wise, looks fun.
Smash him up, Drax. Meet your maker.
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
Get him!
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
Yo.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
That's who.
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitments. In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy.
Looks very
cannot be saved,
Avengers-y.
We can do this together.
Hopefully it's just a simple story. Okay. Yo! Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
October 26th this year.
Hi, my name is
Ooh.
Olivier Proulx, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven,
Single-player.
third-person action-adventure game.
Single
It's
player.
our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the
So
action
just Peter Quill.
as you try to lead this
Interesting.
band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
Dope.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head, it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel...
They look
Eidos
dope.
Montreal
I actually think the characters look really good.
We knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or
Agree,
you're fighting,
way better
the
than Avengers
Guardians
models.
are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians
Oh,
of the
that's
Galaxy.
dope.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract! I made no such commitment.
I made no such
You are playing
commitment.
as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And
Some
on
of the
top all
movement
of
seems
this,
a little...
He can use the unique
I like the
abilities
double
of his
team there, that was dope.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
Guardians.
No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big
I'll play
that
this
threatens
all
the
day long.
galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting
This
so
looks
right about
amazing.
them is capturing what
Compared
it's like
to
be
Avengers,
a
I think this
misfit
looks
family.
so dope,
They're also
guys.
bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Fantastic. Shut up. This game's been rumored for a while as well. Oh, I love that start screen already. Look at that, look at that. Remember, all the licensed music's been replaced as well, so...
37 units? We appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh,
What?
come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you
Oh.
first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Rocket looks dope.
Was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mach
I will
Star system
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic.
Ah, I like this.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Sell Rocket! Sell Rocket!
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
I'm actually optimistic about
Flying
this.
the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
Yo.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
They're showing off a lot.
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Oh, straight
There's
into some
nothing to
gameplay.
figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender. Good.
We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing.
We're not worried about skins and live services. It's just a story-driven Marvel game. That's exactly what we wanted.
Out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirits.
I faced more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Oh. Uh-oh. Peter's fade's pretty clean, though. Not as clean as mine, though.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Have some jelly.
I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
Woo!
Go alone. Get ready.
What are these things?
They are amorphous.
I like the story. I like the characters.
Drop them, Gamora.
This won't hurt much.
I'm not in love with the gameplay.
Meet your maker. Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much.
Maybe if I get to handle it myself.
About to be an endangered species.
I like you can tell them what to do because you can't control them yourself. I do like that.
Time to go boom.
I am eager
Okay,
to
there is leveling.
Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress.
I'm sure once I get my hands on it, it'll play a lot better than it's
The
showing.
only settlement I saw when we were topside.
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face.
Throw him! Throw him!
Put me down.
No, throw him!
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just throw him in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh. I guess that only applies to cats.
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, dash face.
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal.
I like it. I like the humor of the characters. They nailed that so far.
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait.
stud again.
Hear that?
Guys.
More jelly.
I got it.
Oh. What the? Very arcadey. You can already tell this is very arcadey. I like the active reload there.
Somebody's having fun. Keep it together, Drax.
The active reload there is pretty cool.
We dropped the numbers.
Oh, break free.
Avoid the mouth, dodge the tail, slice and clear.
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us? Guys, huddle up!
He's got ult.
Already missing the jiggle.
A lot of licensed music in this game. Okay. Which you'd expect.
Don't get too close to that mouth.
This guy barely feels it.
Yeah, I smell it too.
Come on, we got this.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady
Avengers campaign was fun. I don't care what anyone says. This looks interesting. Another
is
level up.
definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
No, go with it. Don't change your mind. No!
Maybe Moore's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed. You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up.
Oh.
You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there.
He must be so squashed in that box.
Style, if I got it.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me. I ain't pulling that thing.
Remember, buddy, menacing!
Like me, only bigger.
Not bad.
Easy, big guy. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
We got this!
That's a good showing. I have to say, that's a good showing.
Rocky, what are you doing?
Remember, guys, this is not the music they're actually showing. This is the DMCA safe music. Just so you're aware.
Who's the monster now?
Boom. They're showing a lot. I'm down. 15, 20-hour experience? I'm in.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast upon them!
Uh-oh. October 26, 2021.